Hello. Hello. Hold on. I'm very prepared. I'm a professional. Yeah, no, your eyes do not deceive you. It is in fact Caves of Qud. It's been a while. It's been too long. This is the new alpha update, both the UI update as well as the new content update with, I believe, 2 new areas and a new village. And a whole slew of new stuff. This has been in the works for a little while. I've been holding off on doing anything with this, and I'm going to continue holding off in the sense that I'm not starting a series. This is not a series. This is, in fact, we're going to be walking through some of the new content just to highlight what's coming up. And I guess this is the official. Yes, Caves of Qud is coming back. I promise. I actually do have plans to do a roleplay mode. We're not going to do a roleplay mode today. I figured what I should do is actually a wander mode, just to highlight this. I mean, this is the new UI of when you start a game. It looks so good. It looks so good, and I've been looking forward to this. It's like such a I don't know how to put it. I wouldn't say a minor quality of life because like it's just a different way of looking or starting your game. But like, honestly, for people who haven't played this game yet, this is going to make such a huge difference. And I think for myself, it's going to make a huge difference because it really does immediately just kind of make things easier. First of all, like the new game modes, I love it. So roleplay, I do have plans to do a roleplay mode, but not today. We're going to do Wander. And we have some pre-generated characters. I'm tempted to try a pre-generated character. And we have, of course, we could do a random. We could do a build from our library, or we could do a last character. Let's try a pre-gen. We may as well. I think I wouldn't mind trying a mutant. I'm still there. You know, episode 9 of the tutorial series is still on its way. But you know, I need time. I need more time to kind of do some research. Oh, something I should really add, and we're at 2 minutes, so I may have lost some of you already. But this is the alpha. This is the early alpha that anyone who is subscribed to the Freehold Patreon, which link in the description, definitely. You know, consider doing that. We'll have access to this. I don't have like extra special permission to like play it. I do have permission to record it with the underline that this is an alpha and certain things are not going to be completely nailed down. So if something doesn't work properly, you know, it comes with the territory of, you know, things are not finished yet. So let's pick one of our pre-gen mutants. This is honestly something I'm very excited about. I'd almost like to do a playthrough with each of these characters. We have a primarily ranged fighter, quick and maneuverable, flies, highly survivable starting build. It's most survivable. Oh, is this from left to right? Survivable, medium survivable, challenging. And then challenging hybrid, melee fighter, and electrical attacker. Burrower. Well, let's try a marsh tower, or marsh tower. Ability to freeze enemies, charge-based melee fighter, highly maneuverable, most survivable. Let's try that. And it's already picked some build attributes for us, which is fine. I trust them, and this is like already pretty great. Oh, end. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Summary. I think character creation build summary. Oh, this is the summary. Is there a customization? This is. Oh, we can do a name. I think I'm good. And then we are selecting our starting location, which again, man, this looks so good. Very eloquently just kind of like shows you what everything is, and you get a instant like visual of what to expect. I really like starting in the salt dunes, but I am going to start in Jopa just to cut out a lot of the variables of what Qud is offering now. So this is a wander mode. What's interesting about wander mode, and you'll see we've got some new interface options here. I wonder if I can I? Oh yes, there we go. Oh, that's great. We've got a new mini map, which is going to be very useful, and that's our log. The interesting thing about wander is that, whoa, that's a little bit fast. Basically, it's a very non-combat mode where nothing hates us. In fact, if we go to our factions, which I thought it was Control F, but it's Shift F, we can see our reputation with everything. Apparently, dogs always love us. Everything is neutral or above. Nothing hates us. Nothing hates us enough to want to fight us. So in that respect, we don't actually have to fight anything, and in fact, we get no experience for doing so. If we fight things, we get basically we get pickups, but outside of that, we're not getting an XP from combat, and instead we get XP from discovering new locations, completing quests. I'm pretty sure is still the major experience gathering thing. So what do we have? We have cooking, gathering, tactics, wayfaring. What do we have in tactics? Charge. We have wayfaring. What do we have in wayfaring? Nothing. We just have wayfaring. Oh, no, we don't actually have wayfaring. We just have make camp, and we don't have tactics either. We just have charge. We have butchery though, so there's that. And then we have a very high strength build, high agility-ish, high toughness-ish, low intelligence, willpower, and ego. Interesting. I'm wondering... Oh, okay. Freezing ray, multiple legs, amphibious. That is I think that's our flaw. Your skin must be kept moist from fresh water. You pour water on yourself rather than drinking it to quench your thirst. You require about 2/3 more water than usual. Wow, interesting that the most survivable mutant pregen is one that comes with a flaw. So I figure what I'll do, since this is a non-combat run, I mean, we can buy it, we can do some stuff. Hey, is that... I feel like that's new. I feel like generally the dromads do not sell witchwood bark. Could be wrong. We also have the, this was not new, but it's, I guess, semi-new, is we have backspace to go to people and things of interest, which is very, very good. One of my favorite new features. Actually, I had to look through the options, and there are quite a few options that, in fact, kind of knock off a couple of my mods. If you watched my, I think it's 6 mods I always play Caves of Qud with, is no longer kind of applicable. I might have to do a new one of those because the Qud devs have been doing a very good job of kind of ticking some of the boxes that those mods cover, including the fact that you auto pick up wire now, and in fact there's an option to turn off auto pick up wire, or I guess to say you auto pick up wire if you have the quest. This is probably not interesting to a lot of you, but to some of you, you may find this very interesting. So hey, what's that landmass? Was that our... Oh, this isn't our log. I thought it was. Can we turn that off? So that we actually have... We do have an extra mod. How do I turn... I don't know. I'm figuring it out. There's new interface stuff. I'm sure there's... if any of the devs watch this, I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'll have to figure out what I do with this. But you can see here we've got our new, this is our new map location. I noticed the rainbow wood has been dramatically changed. And man, what an improvement already. Something, I wouldn't say it bothered me, but something I did notice about the rainbow wood is it wasn't very, it didn't really blend in with the rest of the world. It was very much a 3x3 grid before, and felt very kind of plunked in. Now it feels like a like its own location. It feels like part of the map and not just, you know, somewhere we have to go. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and make our way to the new place. We will likely get lost, and that's fine. We found an inkweep, and I've been told many times actually that you know, many times in different ways, that just because I don't know what to do with this. I guess I could have turned it off in the options. I'm not even really sure what this does. It might show things that are nearby. Just because we don't gain experience from combat does not mean that wander mode isn't very violent. It's a very violent game mode, because just because we aren't being attacked by things does not mean that things are not dying basically constantly at all times. Now I could still do combat. I mean, I could very much fight these guys. I mean, I'm level 1, so fighting a bully goat would be disastrous. Would be a terrible idea. So I think for now, oh, there's a sightless way, seeker of the sightless way. I have a quillipede. You know, what I could do is honestly just hang around and then like pick up. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is showing us things that are nearby. So we could pick up a carbide hammer. What is our build? Axe. So hammer's not so good. So I'll just like hang out. I'm like, this is the vulture game mode. You really are just kind of like hanging out, and it's like, yeah, let's see how this goes. No matter who dies, I win. We have a pretty good axe, so maybe, well, it's a bronze axe. It's garbage. Let's be honest. It's really nice, actually. I love this. Like, you can see what's nearby, because something that is always plaguing me when I'm playing Qud is like I just like very lazily press G whenever I'm over a splotch like that, a blood splatter, because I'm like, yeah, there's stuff there, but I don't know what. And if there's only a corpse, you'll pick up the corpse. I feel like a good mod would just be like, you know, would have been, because I think that this panel here basically solves this problem, but a good panel or a good mod would have been like, never pick up corpse. Like, you confirm to pick up corpse, basically. Like, you have to press, you know, you get a pop-up prompt that says, are you sure you want to pick up that bloody leech's corpse? Yes, I think I actually do. I need it for purposes that are not yet clear, even to myself, but, you know, we'll get there. So, we got a interesting situation here. I'm sure the dromads are going to be fine. But, hey, there are quite a few things over here, including a legendary bully goat, I should say. Disliked by the Second Githraridian Church by lighting a beacon fire to warn their enemies. The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid! So we'll see how this goes. It looks like maybe the dromads actually did die. I'm just gonna like hang out. Wow. This is kind of crazy. Okay, well, it looks like it's all done now. We could pick up a counterweighted something. Oh, that's here. We have a counterweighted full right dagger. Oh my goodness. And we have I thought I saw an elastine cap. I would, yeah, here we go. Absolutely, I'll don a elastine cap. Oh, and there was also a rifle there. There's not really a reason for me to do this. I probably should not be wasting too much time with this, because this is a non-combat game. What am I going to do with a gun, you know? Like, sure, clearly we can do combat, and we probably will. You take the bloody... Okay. So it does tell me what's nearby, but I, don't necessarily... Not what is, like, right under my feet. It's what's adjacent to me, as well as what's, like, right underneath. I really want... well, first of all, these are probably pretty good. I really want that beehive. Oh, God. What is happening? You take 7 damage from the goat folk sower's explosion. Oh, man. Okay, we're out of here. You guys are too spicy for me. Way too spicy. Enjoy yourself, though. There's a good party, I hear. I'm still trying to get unlost. I regained my bearings. Perfect. We're not even close. Oh my god, I'm lost again. You know what I probably should have done, actually, is... probably should have leveled up a couple times just by going to that named location or, like, completing a couple quests. I mean, not that that would be necessarily amazing to recognize the area. I just I do want to show off the new area. It's going to be a bit of a challenge getting over there. Maybe I need to bail on this now. If I could level up like once I run out of water. Oh no. That's right, I'm a frog. I'm a frog and I need water. I died. Let's reload from checkpoint. Hey, this is a wander game. We don't have to settle for death, you know? So this is when we saved. The saving or the checkpointing happens at, settlements, which this is. How much water do we have? We have 30 drams. We weren't going to make it at all, were we? Let's go ahead and take some quests. And we'll talk to Argive. And you might say, like, why not just, like, wish yourself over to the new location? It's not my style to be very efficient about, or prepared or, necessarily the best channel to listen. It's a good question, but I think in a way I want to highlight wander mode because it is something I've been really looking forward to. What is that on the ground? Is that from the map? Okay, so that might be a bug. Those look like the markers from the map. I am lost. I would say we could kill a couple glowfish to level up, but that's not applicable anymore, is it? Instead, I'm going to check out the named location here for 250 XP. I actually leveled up twice from that. Perfect. And what I'm going to do... You see a thirst thistle in the east and stop exploring. Well, it shouldn't attack us. I'm going to, pick up some stuff. Get some trinkets for Argive. Get some books. Actually, the books are great, it occurs to me, because I can probably still level up off of... The thistles are still attacking me. Why are you attacking me, thistles? I can probably still level up off the books. So I'll level up off the books by going to the stilt. Got tons of books here. This is amazing. I suppose I could go down and try and get my named item, my artifact. But like, is that how I want to, spend this video? No. Let's go to the stilt instead. Since I did level up, I would like to actually get wayfaring. Your intelligence isn't high enough. Oh no. Well, this is interesting. Okay, let's go back to Jopa. We're gonna do this right, okay? I actually have a plan. I do have a plan. Let's give Argive his knick-knack. Give him some strange tubes. Take another quest. We could go to Red Rock. We could go through the crack. I did level up a couple times. Can I get intelligence up? Oh my god, 14? Okay, 15 is the minimum we need. But what I want is jungles, and that's 19. So we're 5 attributes short. Ugh. Okay. So honestly, that's good to know. You know what that tells me is if I want to get to the new location, we're gonna sell some books, and I'm gonna just get some water, as much water as I can. I don't know how much water the Dromat has here. I'm trying not to waste too much time. Let's try this. Let's see what we get. We have 132 drams. That should be enough. I've never tried the amphibious trait. See, this is why I need to like do a playthrough of Qud that is just like me playing mutants and dying a lot. It must be said that I'll die a lot. Because I'm not very good at making mutants, and that's one of the reasons I was very excited about the prospect of a pre-gen mutants, because it tells me a little bit about the method that the devs use for building a mutant. And that's going to help me make the tutorial for making mutants. Now, I do know a little bit. Make no mistake, I do know a little bit on how to build a mutant. I just don't know necessarily what is a tried and true method. And I think that part of the issue is that I don't think there is a really tried and true method for making mutants. I think that part of the fun of Qud is not building broken characters, but building characters that kind of sing your heart song, you know, like it's almost like you think of Caves of Qud like the greatest LARPing simulator ever. Because rather than pretend you have like large vicious claws that can, you know, tear into mutants and creatures that are trying to explode your mind with their mind, that's just happening. It's simulating that. So like Caves of Qud, back of the box quote, honestly, from me, greatest LARPing simulator ever. So I'm just trying to find my way out of here. Can I talk to these? It's too busy. It occurs to me that I could probably talk to creatures as long as they're intelligent enough. Like, for instance, this legendary sand salt thing. You ask about your location. I can trade with the pariah, but you know, I'm not going to. I could. They don't have anything. I lied. We are really not making it that far, are we? I do notice that the river, the design of the river has changed a little bit. Now, I seem to recall, and I think that I am correct here, I seem to recall that there was a way of getting to Eshra? Is it Eshra? Without going through the river. I don't think that's true anymore. And I think that's deliberate. Ezra. It's Ezra. My bad. You're famished. Okay, well, let's make camp. There's a snapshot. See, I'm so used to being enemies with everything that being lost is actually not a big deal in wander mode. Good to know. See, I'm learning. I'm learning things. Oh, okay. I almost died there. Still making our way over slowly. Getting lost. Man, we had 130 drams of water and we're still going to run out maybe. Okay, we ask about our location. Let's get out of here. I don't want to come into the new location necessarily right away, because even though we are in wander mode, it is going to be dangerous. The new location is nothing to scoff at. It is in fact very late game. The new location is like I should really know what it's called. What is it called? Lake Hinnon. Lake Hinnom. Spores dance and eddies across kaleidoscopic fungal bonnets. Rivers of primordial soup cast in the light of lava gurgle a quickening melody. Amazing. So now, okay, so we can travel in it without getting lost. Like instantly. Like it's not the Rainbow Wood. And very, very immediately we are struck with the new location. This place looks amazing. It looks unlike any other place in Qud. It's got some really cool new creatures. Svardaim Eld, a hideous specimen. I'm sure we might get some more description later, but I'm not sure. Might be that's all we get. Everything is like subject to change here, so but we're taking an early look here. I really like debated whether or not I wanted to do this. Like, I am spoiling the new location for the sake of highlighting what is new for Qud. I know that a lot of people are going to enjoy this video, are going to be excited about it, and don't mind spoilers. They want to see it. And you know what's cool about this is that with the wander mode, you don't have to cheat. We're not cheating right now. I am playing wander mode. Idly undulating. They have nothing to trade. We have some slug friends. So, I mean, something I'm really excited about for a lot of the new content involving Qud is that it's offering you new ways of playing it that aren't insanely punishing. Oh ho ho! Look at the chunky boy! Yo, Sultan Croc. His hoary cracked scales look like marked stone. Look at him! He is such a happy crocky boy. I cannot... Wow. There's... Oh, right. These enemies here. Tongue Tyrant. They're kind of like anemones. A little bit. They can grapple you and pull you in. They seem really nasty. Then we got... What is this here? Wet Memory Eater? Oh, jeez. 8 rings of pointed teeth rasp away tissue, and its suction cup mouth latches onto the exposed spinal column and sucks out the raw nerves. Its glands are fat with stolen memories. I love Qud. Yo, I love Qud so much. It's seriously like one of my favorite things. Not even favorite games. I mean, it cracks that top list easily. I am talking about favorite things. So I've been watching Kaylin play some of the new updates. So I knew actually that there's a bit of a unmade material surrounding the new village. So I knew when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's not right. But no, actually that is as things are right now. So we've got what is this place? This is Yeed Freehold. I don't know how to say it. I mean, that's intentional, you know, like Qud. It chooses to be obstinate. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's very like almost spitefully and stubbornly like, I refuse to be understood, but you know, understand it we will, because we are twice, if not 3 times, as stubborn. So this location is very interesting. I mean, we got tubes. Check out the tubes. Strange tubes. Can I examine the tubes? Uh-oh. I broke it. I broke the tube. I just wanted to understand it. I'm sorry. But we this is the conversation pit, which is like awesome. This like what we have a lot of friends to talk to. Ah, friend Kirk, here at last. Sit, smoke, rest. Sorry, have we spoken? Yep, but seconds ago, as only yesterday. No, ho ho ho. Gyub, laugh. Ho ho ho, Girk, we have fun. Who are you? Over time, Gyub, good as any. Grok. Names, eh? Reep. Greetings, Gyub. I am EUR. Congratulations. Croaking sigh. Congratulations. Condolence. Which Kirk ever. Mind and name slipped by another. Oh, well, let's talk about something else then. What is this frog talking about? I can't help but notice your impressive stature, even in repose. So large, ho ho. Well, hatchlings, so rage dense, size diffuses, no? However, Mac Reap diverges, ho ho. Egg rage simmers on a greater pot. Our voice, Kirk, eld feeble. Close your ears. Yo, what are you saying, my man? Let me just... What? Hideous specimen. I don't know what their pronouns are. I'm sorry. Man, okay. We gotta... Is this a chair? I thought this was a creature. Starm chair. I wonder what our comfort level is on this thing. Sitting on a starm chair. Must spend a turn to stand up before moving. Slightly improves natural healing rate. Aids in examining and disassembling artifacts. But by how much? How comfortable are we? Tell me. These are important questions. I must unravel every secret in the new update. We have a hatter and denizen of the Yeed freehold. She's woven a leather chin strap between her fingers. Pelts of a dozen animals hang from her shoulder. Got anything? Crimson hood. Knollworm skull. Leafy helm. We've got some new hats. Yo, new hats. This is exciting. If you're not excited, I think you're in the wrong house. What is this? A bedger. Historians of leisure divide all epochs into the following 3 ages. The span before earth sign creatures evolve or civilizations rise to admire them. The span between earth sign prominence and a civilization's capacity to fashion divins in their likeness, and thence the span until the civilizations fall. So it's a bed. We have a bed. We've got lots of chairs. Mercurial and denizen of the Yeed freehold. Chat. Beep boop beep. Small trinkets. So I'm spending a lot of time with the conversation pit, and there's much fun to be had there. Make no mistake. But there is a lot of interesting things here, and I don't necessarily want to spoil them all. I do, however, want to explore what is exciting about Yeed freehold. So we've got some a new I'm not sure what you call them. Well, we've got a new merchant. It seems to me that commonly plants are the merchants in the world, which will never not be hilarious to me. I will not examine the bizarre contraption. That thing's not getting power. Did I do that? Plant an ornate pot. This is not the merchant? Yo, did I break the merchant? Is it actually the robot? Who's the merchant here? Hatter. Statue of implanted creature. It's not the clay oven, is it? Goat in sweet leaf. I gain psychometry? Yo, this place just gives you psychometry? You can use psychometry at level 1 whenever you take damage. There's a 9% chance you teleport all creatures surrounding you. I'm worried. Maybe there's something I can't do here yet. I thought that this was where the new merchant was. Was I incorrect about that? I mean, it even has the little sign signifying a place to buy and sell. But I could be wrong. It could be here as well. These are holes in case you want to jump right into the conversation pit. I love that. There's a lot of devices. Bizarre contraption. I want to plant. There's plants. There's a lot of plants. Beep C widget or beep C widget. Bep? Bep? Tell me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this person can sell us something important. He won't tell us what these things are. And unfortunately, I'm too stupid to understand what they are, even if I bought them. Yo, you can just buy metamorphic cores here. So that's kind of a game changer. There's a lot of game changers about Yeed Freehold. Yeed Freehold is going to be... I mean, I believe there will... If there isn't already some story missions, story quests available in the new location, in the new swamp lands, the swampy lands. The Palladium Reef. If there isn't already some new quests and new story there will be. And also this place will be, I think, part of every playthrough, basically. Because as I understand it, there's a ton of new merchants that sell some really important late game equipment and parts if you're a tinkerer, as well as, if I can find them, I may have already talked to them, but as well as someone who will sell you cybernetics, which is kind of insane. That's like big time, very good, very important stuff. I really thought that there was a plant merchant here. Is this it? Aha! Here we go. Yeah, okay, so this is the merchant. And they're basically they're Zetachrome tier. This is a big deal for in a lot of ways, a kind of a game changer in my opinion, because up until now, as far as I know, the only way to get Zetachrome gear was by finding a Dromad, either underground or by chance on above ground that was good enough to sell it to you. So like the fact that there is now a named location with a named NPC that'll sell you reliably, will sell you Zetachrome gear is really, I mean, like we're seeing like the late stages of development in a way. Like this is going to lead into probably the ending of Caves of Qud, in that like you can reliably like build towards the ending and not kind of rely on some of the RNG elements. Not that that hasn't been a lot of fun, but it is interesting. It's a bold move in my eyes. Are these pipes broken because I broke that one? No, they're not broken. I just haven't discovered them all. But I'm not gonna fully explore this place. I am, like here is an interesting place. I don't want to fully see everything, mostly because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But mechanically, we can know that Yeed Freehold is going to be a really important location, and it's just a really, really awesome location. I mean, like, come on. We got frog merchants. We got frog stoners. We got the conversation pit. I'm excited. This chair looks like a bear. It's a chair bear. Yo, it's a chair bear. It doesn't have its own unique description, but come on. Chair bear? Wait a minute. Is this also an animal chair? A badger. It's a bed badger. Man. And then we have the star chair, the starm chair. Oh, it's a star armchair. Man, yo, that makes my day. Whoever wrote it, you know I already love you guys to bits and y'all to bits. But this game gets better all the time, and simple thing like a starm chair, it's gonna make my day. I want a starm chair in real life. When are we getting Caves of Qud merch? Let's see some starm chairs. Come on. So that's Yeed Freehold. We can do a little bit of a wander around here's the Palladium Reef and Lake Hinnom. We could check out Palladium Reef. What I'll do is I'll position myself in Palladium Reef, so we can check out Palladium Reef and then also check out some of Lake Hinnom. And then I'm going to wrap this up. So yes, no Caves of Qud series yet Believe me, I am actually working on it. I really want to make it something special. Pool of algae water. This is the new. We have new liquids. New liquids. Not sure what they do. This is a wet junk dollar. What is a wet junk dollar? Can we pick it up? Nothing to take. We can't pick up the wet junk dollar. Ooh, that was scary looking. Is this a lamprey? Twinning lamprey. It feels like I actually got this I got this impression while I was watching Kaylin's stream. It seems like there has been a plan for some of the creatures in Qud that hasn't been realized until now, which is that there are a lot of creatures in Qud that have just been like left to wander around that suggest or imply more things that haven't been constructed yet. Like they should be going to a place. Like you encounter a lamprey. I'm not even sure where you encounter a lamprey. Is this just like ambient creatures? Wet prison perch. Very tough. It is actually a creature. You know, things like robots, things like chrome pyramids. Oof, there's a lot of death and disarray happening right now. Things like the lampreys, like they haven't really had necessarily a home. They've had what, I think a lot of people could consider a dumping ground, or it's like, we don't have a place for them, so they'll be here. Like when you go to Bethesda Susa, I almost forgot the name of it. When you go to Bethesda Susa, you see a lot of signs and implications of the world. A lot of tubes and containers and prisons containing animals, exotic animals from... Ow, oh no. I see the turrets make absolutely no bones about killing you. The turrets have no faction. There's a lot of creatures in captivity in Bethesda Susa, and so the implication has been like, where are they? Like, where did they come from? If this is the entire world, then where did we get them from? Did we get them from a place that doesn't exist? Are they all from the river? Can't, got some really cool are these cranes? Wet white esh. I love this coral fingers tube sponge. This place is really cool. It feels like in a way, like not an extrapolation, or not even like adjacent to the river. It feels wholly unique and almost in a way alien even to Qud, which is great because, like, at the end of the day, every single location in Qud is going to feel alien. Qud is very much at war with itself because it is a amalgamation of so many bizarre locations, and none of them are friends, not friends to you, nor friends to themselves. They are all enemies to each other and to you, and they're all alien. Yo, is this a staircase leading up? Where am I right now? Oh, I am trapped in a thing. Why is this thing angry to me? I didn't mean to be not friends. I think I'm dead. There's no way I can get out of this. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, this is a late game location that I'm just kind of like wandering literally into. We could check out the Deathlands real quick. I've never been there. I feel like the Deathlands have changed a little bit, maybe not much. The map is like very different. Like everything feels very different now. Wow, it's just like casually finding Sphinx salt injectors and like all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, I mean, we got a saw hander. I'm sure we will encounter chrome pyramid. And that's the thing is like, as I understand it, the plan is to eventually phase out the Deathlands and replace it with something that makes a bit more sense. And maybe there will be Deathlands, but there will be far less of it, and it will be a lot more intentional. I believe the Deathlands are not, like, they're not intentioned right now. They are the dumping grounds for all of the, you know, basically mostly robots, but like, you know, they're just they're a planned location. We almost got absolutely torn apart by a turret over there. Oof. Got a lot of stuff over here. I wouldn't mind going down that staircase, but the turret spooks me a little bit. Ah, I got that problem sorted itself out there. Smoky tube. I should really check out the Deathlands in like an actual game, cause like yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff here. In some ways more prosperous than like going to a named location. Look at this stuff. That's insane. So I mean, this is becoming me just kind of like wandering around. This is a wander mode, and you know, I love it. It really is like, this is like enjoy CUD, but without any of the I don't know, risk or the anxiety. Which I think is a nice thing, you know, like why does every single experience have to feel like I don't know. Wow, what is this thing? Why does every single like playthrough of CUD have to feel like an exercise in like fear and like tackling one's own anxieties? I don't know. It can be a lot, and I mean that's great. You know, it doesn't. That's CUD. But I definitely appreciate the approach to like, let's also talk about making it a bit more accessible, and maybe talk about making it a little bit more fun, or at least offering you play sessions that don't feel like you know, you're gonna tear your hair out, or like you step around a corner and get like destroyed by something you've never seen before. Yeah. All right. So I think we're good. I'm just, you know, I am now like just kind of exploring the RNG generation of the Deathlands, which is fine. Ooh, what do we got over here? Oh, is that a chrome pyramid? If I was gonna die to something, it may as well be a chrome pyramid. Well, yeah, that would be the chrome pyramid. The rocket explodes. And I'll go ahead and retire this character. If you retire this character, your score will be recorded. Are you sure you want to retire this character? Type retire. There. I mean, that's my first chrome pyramid death. Anyway, this has been, I mean, it's a unique look at the early alpha of the new content update for Caves of Qud, which you can access if you are subscribed to the Patreon. And if you are not, the link is in this description. I recommend you do so because you get a pet, I think every month, or if not, like every once in a while. And you also get access to the old pets that they did. And you're also supporting the devs who have been working tirelessly on Caves of Qud for like, I don't know, 15 to 20 years at this point. Like, the game's worth more than $20, Brian. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you want to see some more Caves of Qud content coming up pretty soon. Soonish. Asterisk. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.